Yo, what is up, guys? XRP's at $1.39 right now on CoinMarketCap. If you don't have 2,500 XRP in your wallet by June, you might miss the single biggest payday of this entire cycle. And the number I'm about to show you is going to make your jaw drop. Don't click off. Our first tweet comes from Smoke DQG. Ripple's XRPL patent blocks rivals from developing comparable blockchain software. Swift could not replicate the XRP ledger. The only viable option is to integrate Ripple's technology. Documented. Our next tweet comes from the Crypto Square. If you like this video, like plus retweet if you're part of the XRP movement. Real quick, if you want to catch every XRP price target and accumulation deadline before the mainstream picks it up, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so YouTube actually notifies you, and drop your XRP bag size in the comments. Are you above or below 2,500? I read every single comment and pin the best ones. The bigger this comment section gets, the harder YouTube pushes this video to other XRP holders who need to see it. Let's get this to 10,000 comments. Now back to the breakdown. Our next week comes from Banking GOP. Digital asset market structure legislation will make America this crypto capital of the world. Chairman Senator Tim Scott believes that faster, cheaper transactions help Americans keep more of their money and strengthen U.S. leadership in financial innovation. Let's watch this video.
I want to ask you about policy decisions on digital assets, because North Carolina Senator Thom Tillis is now signaling that the long-stalled Clarity Act is ready to move forward, suggesting that it is going to be headed toward a markup soon. Senator, what are your expectations?
Well, we're in the red zone if you like football. This is the best time of the game. It's going really well. Tillis and a couple of other votes on the Senate, on the Republican side, on board now. I just want to have 13 of 13 Republicans. That makes it easier for us to have a bipartisan markup in May, is my hope, and then we'll get this thing to the floor of the Senate June or July, and hopefully that means the average person in the country will be able to keep more of their money in their pocket, because the speed of commerce will get faster, better, and even less expensive. This is really good news for single moms like the one that raised me, because President Trump said it best. America will be the crypto capital of the world. Democratization coming your way.
What do you guys think about that video? Comment down below. Our next tweet comes from Smoke DQG. Ripple, Texas, documented. Our next tweet comes from Crypto Barbie. Jim Rickards on the new BRICS payment system. They will be using a blockchain technology that has been around a long time. David Short's patent 1988 XRP. Let's watch this video.
They're a big announcement. People have been waiting for the new BRICS currency. They did not announce that. That may be years away, but they did something equally important. They created a BRICS payment system, clearance and settlement of securities transactions, and a digital ledger of, what one country owes to the other, et cetera. So it's a payment, balance of payment recording system. Again, all using blockchain technology, which has been around a long time. The importance of that is now they're completely outside the dollar system. It doesn't mean they'll never do another dollar transaction, but recall they've been Russia, at least, and some of the other countries have been kicked out of the dollar system. So if you kick somebody out of the club, they're going to start their own club, and that's exactly what they've done. Now, this is mostly trade-oriented. I don't want to suggest it's the end of the dollar, but it's kind of the beginning of the end. Sterling in 1913 was the global reserve currency, and by 1944, it was a footnote. Well, that took 30 years. These things play out over time. This could move very, very quickly. But one really important element, so let's say Russia ships energy to China, and China pays them in Chinese yuan. And then China ships manufactured goods to Brazil, and Brazil pays them in their local currency. And you're keeping all this on a ledger. The central banks in each country can pay the sellers and the buyers, but the countries then have a ledger where they owe each other a certain amount. Well, you have two problems there. One is you might have too much of the currency, that more than you can really spend. If you have a big yuan balance, but you don't need that much from China, what are you going to do with the excess? The other thing is you have exchange risk. If Russia has a big yuan balance from China and the Chinese yuan devalues, Russia could lose money on that. So how do you solve that? The answer, which is 5,000 years old, is gold. In other words, if you have too much of the other guy's currency, you can just buy some gold, sell for dollars and buy gold. Or just buy gold directly. I should also mention they set up a new commodities exchange that includes gold. So you can buy gold in local currency and then just have the gold. And that obviously solves your foreign exchange problem. So this is, apart from pointing to the end of the dollar, at least in trade as a trade currency, it's extremely bullish for gold.
What do you guys think about that video? Comment down below. Our next tweet comes from SmokeDQG. Yes, SBI has confirmed that there are significant gains expected for XRP following Ripple's IPO, documented. Our next tweet comes from Crypto Barbie. Bank of America discusses the potential use of XRP for payments, highlighted on Fox News. Let's watch this video.
Another one you like is Ripple. You said it is the coin to be looking at right now.
Absolutely.
Why?
Okay, so Ripple actually was the second largest coin prior to the SEC's investigation of them. They did this really weird lawsuit against them, and basically the Ripple's going to be the track that everything's going to be running on in the future. So they created their own stable coin right now.
Okay.
And Bank of America, like I said, they were doing 100% of their internal transactions. They've got 83 different patents on it, and there's some incredible stuff that's going to be coming out. So
Another one you like is.
What do you guys think about that video? Comment down below. Our next tweet comes from XRP Ripple Turkey. Breaking news, Brad Garlinghouse firmly rejects doubts about XRP in Las Vegas. Ripple remains the largest XRP holder globally. We are the party most interested in XRP success. Focus equals usage times liquidity times trust. Not every step may be direct, but all roads lead to XRP. Rejects claims that RLUSD will replace XRP. Record year, 1,300 employees and continuing to grow. There's no logic in questioning Ripple's commitment to XRP. Our next tweet comes from Bank XRP. The pipes and plumbing of the global financial system are going digital. With 28 trillion in stablecoin volume in Q1 2026, the shift to blockchain infrastructure is undeniable. Institutions are moving in. The future of finance is being built right now. Let's watch this video.
So we are moving towards next gen open financial markets and payment infrastructure. There's a reason why over 100 central banks around the world, which I used to engage with, and the BIS have been working on their innovation hubs to develop blockchain market infrastructure. I mean, you're looking at doing things like transforming, wholesale FX markets, wholesale payments. This is really the pipes and plumbing of the financial system, and it's not new. Central banks and institutions have been working on all of this since at least about 2017, 2018, if not all the way back to about 2015, when blockchain technology really kind of came on the scene. And it was obviously first with Bitcoin, but institutions quickly understood the underlying value of the blockchain technology, given the fact that you have the instant settlement, it is the cryptography involved, the fact that it's immutable. All of these things are what you want to see when you're looking at financial market infrastructure. The other reason why is because if you just think about the general trends, I really look at this and compare it to when you had financial markets were based on paper. You had traders on the trading floor shouting orders at each other and writing things on paper. Then you moved to electronification of markets where everybody was using computers. And I see this as that next natural evolution to going to blockchain technology where it is immediately reconciled. I mean, you no longer have to worry about settlement fails. You don't have that great paperwork crisis that happened that actually started the trend towards dematerialization of securities. Also, look, when you think about the volumes that we're seeing, I mean, just in the first quarter of 2026, I think stablecoin transaction volume reached $28 trillion. This is real. Right. And I said back in January that 2026 is going to be the year of institutional adoption because you finally have the digital asset ecosystem maturing to that level that is required for financial institutions, for the world's largest asset managers. You've seen the announcements that have come out. It's a real thing. The technology is real and it's the future.
What do you guys think about that video? Comment down below. Like and subscribe.